Merci. To Christos Parmarkis from Cyprus.
Thank you, Mr. President. So first I would like to thank our esteemed guests for their speeches. Article 11 of the European Convention on Human Rights states clearly, everyone has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and to freedom of association with others, including the right to form and join trade unions for the protection of their interests. Freedom of assembly is one of the fundamental rights protected by the Convention and by the very principles of which the Council of Europe was founded. Through many judgments of the European Court of Human Rights, it confirmed that this right is essential for democracy, for pluralism, and for the rule of law. Without it, democracy cannot breathe. This is the right that allows citizens to express their opinions, to hold institutions accountable, and bring social change through peaceful means. Yet today, across our continent, we see this right under threat. These challenges are, of course, not limited to one country. Across our continent, we have seen growing concerns about the handling of peaceful assemblies, whether through restrictive legislation, disproportionate use of force, or administrative barriers that discourage participation. International organizations, including Amnesty International, OSCE, and the United Nations, have reported such issues among several member states, among them France, Greece, Hungary, Poland, Serbia, the United Kingdom, Turkey. In Belarus and Russia, we witness a complete suppression of the right to protest, where peaceful demonstrations face arrests, intimidation, and imprisonment. This shows that the protection of this fundamental freedom remains a shared European responsibility, one that requires vigilance, dialogue, and commitment for all of us. And I must also speak about my country, Cyprus. Earlier this year, a new law on public gatherings and parades was adopted. It obliges organizers to notify the police at least 7 days in advance for any gathering of more than 20 people, and grants the authorities broad discretionary powers to restrict or prohibit assemblies on loosely defined grounds such as public safety or public order. In the view of many constitutional experts and civil society, this law violates fundamental human rights under the and is incompatible with the Article 21 of the Cypriot Constitution, and as well as Article 11 of the European Convention on Human Rights. By imposing excessive administrative requirements, it makes spontaneous and urgent protests more difficult and less likely to be organized. All this could lead to a transformation of a fundamental right into regulated privilege. It also sidelines local authorities who normally should be partners in facilitating peaceful assemblies. Also, it gives more power to police to use force. The OSCE has already raised concern that such legislation creates a chilling effect on civil participation and undermines trust in institutions. I call the Council of Europe to give an opinion about this legislation, all the institutions of the Council of Europe to give an opinion and to recommend to my country to do something with this legislation. Thank you very much.
I give now the floor to Michael Welch